Imagine waking up one morning and seeing headlines everywhere. SpaceX IPO finally announced. Millions of investors rush to their phones. Financial news channels go into non-stop coverage. Social media explodes with predictions. Some people believe it could become the greatest investment opportunity of the decade, while others warn that the hype may be larger than reality itself. But why is the world so obsessed with a company that isn't even publicly traded yet? What makes SpaceX different from thousands of other businesses? And if an IPO eventually happens, could it create a new generation of millionaires? Or could investors be walking into one of the biggest risks in modern market history? To understand the excitement surrounding SpaceX, we need to go back to the beginning. In 2002, entrepreneur Elon Musk founded SpaceX with a vision that many experts considered impossible. The goal wasn't simply to build rockets. The goal was to reduce the cost of space travel and eventually make humanity a multiplanetary species. At the time, the space industry was dominated by governments and massive defense contractors. Private companies entering the sector faced enormous challenges, and many believed SpaceX would fail before it ever launched a successful rocket. Yet Elon Musk continued pushing forward despite criticism, technical setbacks, and financial pressure. The early years were extremely difficult. Several rocket launches ended in failure, and the company came dangerously close to running out of money. Many people don't realize that SpaceX was once only weeks away from collapse. Investors were nervous, employees were under pressure, and critics were predicting the end of the company. But then something remarkable happened. SpaceX achieved a successful launch, secured important contracts, and slowly began proving that private space exploration could actually work. That moment changed everything. What once looked like a risky startup started transforming into one of the most important technology companies in the world. Today, SpaceX is known for achievements that once seemed impossible. The company developed reusable rockets capable of landing back on Earth after launching into space. This innovation dramatically reduced launch costs and changed the economics of the entire space industry. Instead of treating rockets as disposable machines used only once, SpaceX showed the world that rockets could be reused repeatedly, much like airplanes. This breakthrough gave the company a significant competitive advantage and helped establish its reputation as one of the most innovative organizations on the planet. As SpaceX continued growing, its ambitions expanded beyond rocket launches. The company introduced Starlink, a satellite internet network designed to provide high-speed internet access across the globe. Thousands of satellites were launched into orbit, creating one of the largest communication networks ever built. For investors, Starlink is especially interesting because it generates recurring revenue. While rocket launches may occur periodically, internet subscriptions can provide steady cash flow month after month. Some analysts even argue that Starlink could eventually become more valuable than the rocket business itself. This possibility is one of the main reasons investors are so fascinated by a potential SpaceX IPO. They don't just see a rocket company. They see a business operating in multiple high-growth industries at the same time. Space exploration, satellite communications, defense technology, artificial intelligence applications, and future Mars missions all contribute to the company's story. Supporters believe that SpaceX could become one of the defining companies of the 21st century, similar to how Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon transformed their industries decades ago. However, not everyone agrees with the optimistic outlook. Some financial experts warn that excitement can be dangerous. History is filled with examples of companies that generated enormous hype before disappointing investors. During periods of market enthusiasm, people sometimes focus only on potential rewards while ignoring risks. A future SpaceX IPO could attract millions of investors driven by emotion rather than careful analysis. If expectations become unrealistic, even a successful company can struggle to satisfy the market. This is why the debate surrounding SpaceX is so fascinating. On one side are believers who see unlimited growth potential. On the other side are skeptics who worry that the company's valuation may already reflect years of future success. The truth may lie somewhere in the middle. Understanding that balance is essential for anyone trying to evaluate what a future SpaceX IPO could mean for investors around the world.